I'm Anil Kumar, and now let us learn how to sketch a parabola. Find vertex of a parabola y equals to minus x squared plus 4x minus 2. Sketch the graph, labeling vertex, the axis of symmetry, and other 2 points. Now we are given quadratic equation in standard form. To find the vertex, we should complete squares. So we'll follow the method called completing squares. And this method helps us to find the vertex. That's the whole idea. So we have equation which is y equals to minus x squared plus 4x minus 2. To complete the squares, we normally factor the coefficient of x squared. In this case, it is minus 1. So we'll factor minus 1 this time. So we get x squared. Since we're minus 1, it should become minus 4x. And we are going to keep the constant away. Now, the next step is we have to add and subtract square of half of 4, which is the coefficient of x. Half of 4 is 2, so we'll add 2 square and subtract 2 square minus 2. Now with that, the first 3 terms form a perfect square, which could be written as x minus 2 whole square, right? And then we can write minus 2 square as minus 4, correct? Minus 2. Now it is time to open this square bracket. So we get minus x minus 2 whole square, minus minus becomes plus 4 minus 2. That could be written as x minus 2 whole square plus 2, correct? So that is how we can get vertex form of the parabolic equation. Now the advantage with this is that you can directly read the vertex. So from here I can write vertex is x equals to 2 and y equals to plus 2. So 2 comma 2 is your vertex. On this coordinate plane, let us say each unit is 1, then 2 comma 2 will be a point which is right there. Is that okay? So that is 2 for us. Okay, let me write minus 2. Minus 2. That is the vertex. Now as you can see, the parabola is minus x squared. So it has to open downwards, right? Secondly, y-intercept is minus 2. Okay. Now, we have to sketch the graph labeling vertex, the axis of symmetry, and 2 other points. One good point is always the y-intercept, which is minus 2. We will see which other point we need to label. So let's start with labeling the vertex itself. So this is the vertex for us, correct? And the vertex is, let's write vertex as 2 comma 2, correct? Now, axis of symmetry is a vertical line which goes through the vertex. So the vertical line which goes through the vertex will be this line, whose equation is going to be, so that is axis of symmetry, whose equation is x is 2, and we call this as axis of symmetry, correct? Now, to sketch the parabola from the vertex we are going to start, and we'll follow a step pattern. Since the coefficient is negative 1, our steps are going to be what? Tell me. It is normally 1, 3, 5, 7 and so on. Since coefficient minus 1, they get multiplied by minus 1. So the steps are minus 1, minus 3, minus 5 and so on. So minus 1 really means that if I take one step to the right, then I have to move one step down, minus 1, right? Then next step to the right, I have to move 3 steps down, 1, 2 and 3. There you are. Next time it is 5 steps, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. There you are. Now that is how you get your points on the parabola, correct? Since we have axis of symmetry, all these points are symmetrical. So the first point has a symmetrical point there. The next point, which is 2 units away from the axis, right there at the y-intercept. That shows our calculations are correct. Is that okay? Now this is how many steps away? So we are 3 steps away from there. So next 3 steps we are there, correct? Here, correct. So joining these points, we can get our parabola. So let's join them now. So if you join them with a smooth curve. Don't make a vertex kind of a thing there. It's a vertex, but corner, okay. So join them with a smooth curve as I have shown. Now, the question is to find other points. So y-intercept, as I said, is a good point to write. The other is symmetrical image of y-intercept. It's another good point to find, correct? Even these are good points to report. So we have one point here which is 3, 1. The other point is the y-intercept, which is x value of 0, y value of minus 2. So likewise, we can actually give a couple of points, right? So I think we have answered all parts. So we found the vertex of this parabola, which is 2, 2. Sketch a graph, labeling vertex, right, there it is. Axis of symmetry, there it is. And 2 other points. These are the 2 points which we are reporting for the time being. This is an important point. We call it image of the y-intercept. We use this point for partial factoring also at times. We'll learn more about it later. I hope that helps you to understand how to apply completing squares, right, in vertex form, find vertex and sketch parabola. Also remember to draw arrows at the end, since it really goes on and on. I hope that helps. Thank you and all the best.